Hey, you guys. Welcome to Melissa Valentine's Nursery. My name is Melissa, if you do not know me. And of course, this is a doll channel. But I decided today to do a Sunday routine video. It's not exact every Sunday because I don't always get dressed right away every Sunday. So I decided, well, let me go ahead and do this. Normally I do like a middle of the night video, but I didn't do one last night. I was too comfortable just to get up. So we're gonna do a Sunday morning routine for somebody like me who works third shift 5 days a week. And I'm always busy. So enjoy.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. Woo. I just woke up. I turned the light on so you can see me. And I don't know why. There's a haze. Fun little fact. I sleep with the TV on. And I'm all over my bed. I used to sleep on one side. Now I own it. And I got my little bunker here. And I sleep with the TV on. Because I'm scared of the dark. Where's my kitty? I hear the cat. She's playing. The dog is at the foot of the bed. And pretty soon, the other cat will be here wanting some food. Kitty, come on. Kitty, come on. Meow meow. Hey, butthead. Meow, 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 meow. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, there she goes. Time to get up. Time to make the donuts. Only, it's not early. It's 7. 7's not bad. You gotta go out? He's like, yeah, I gotta go out. Mom, I gotta go out, Mom. Yeah, take me out. Okay, I'll take you out. We'll go out. Oh, I gotta unlock the door. Yeah. Let's see what's outside. What's outside?
We won't take a picture. That's my chickens. We won't take a picture of my dog pissing in the yard. Not today. But do you see it? That's the peach tree. That's me and Joseph's peach tree. And the birds are crazy today. And look, you see the moon is still in the sky. And the sun wants to come up. Kind of feels like misty out or something. It feels like... Jackie! Boy, where you going? Jackie. I gotta clean my deck off.
This is what I do. I let my dog out. And it doesn't feel too bad today. I got up, I brushed my teeth, I'm letting the dog out. We might cut the grass today. My deck's a mess. This used to be, we were outside people, and we're gonna start doing that shit again. And I'm gonna take out maybe the black stone and get a nice cover for it, because I never got a cover for it. But I have a nice big deck. It was actually different, and my ex-husband rebuilt it. And it's huge. Like, even the wood slats at the bottom are like big. Jackie boy! Jackie! Hey! Where'd he go?
Finally, he wants in. You coming? Go ahead. He knows he's got his food ready. They're eating. The cat and the dog. There's big girl. Hey, big girl. You don't mess with big girl. Why don't you mess with big girl? Because she'll bite you, she'll scratch you. And I put her food up here because she's particular. She don't like nobody messing with her. That's big girl. Here, let me fix your plate. So if you ever come over my house, don't mess with big girl. Big girl.
She barely lets me mess with her. I know you're eating. Remember, baby girl. Now look, now my light turns on. Baby girl. There's my moose. It's Jack. You ate all your food already? It's over for you? Now we're going to take care of me. This is my coffee station. I don't know if everybody knows, I had bought this coffee pot 2 years ago when my ex walked out on me. My husband walked out. My ex-husband, fuck that. My ex-husband. This has long since broke the top. It does all sorts of stuff. I got it from Target at the time for like $100. It does cappuccinos, all sorts of stuff. You got hot brew over ice, frother. Sorry, you guys. Frother stuff. So, all right. I got everything set up and ready to go. And all I did was mix this and this because there was nothing left of this. I wish I had that, what do you call it? The wedding cake one was so good. Normally I have my bougie ice maker, but it's a bitch because you got to always fill it up with water and it's not enough in there. So, whatever. All right. So, and it's right literally by my room, ironically, right? Come right out, make coffee. And then this is all where my appliances go. It needs help, but I have an appliances table. Anyway, but this is my coffee section. And I got my frother. I got my creamer in there. And we're going to do it over ice, cold foam. But the problem is I don't have the lid for this. So hopefully I don't think it's going to splash. Everything's missing. Like everything's breaking. You know what I'm saying? Everything's, I don't know, falling apart. But it's okay. We keep trucking, right? We keep trucking. It's Sunday morning. What does that mean? It means wash the sheets day. Which it needs it because me and Joseph, we ate wings in my bed. I don't know why it looks so hazy on the camera in my room when I'm on Maine. Anyway, we're going to throw some of these bitches in my big old, I don't even know what's on TV. I always watch a documentary. Anyway, all right, let me throw these bitches in that wash machine. I've got my comforters in the wash machine. My comforter. I have a huge wash machine. And I got baby girl. I'm going to pick her up. I'm going to put her in the doll room because we're going to do a video soon. Yes, we are. I don't know. It's so hazy on the camera in my house. I don't know. So I am going to put her down and I'm going to finish getting ready for the day. Throwing on some damn clothes. And then I'm going to grab my coffee and we'll do a video together. It looks good. Pass the taste test. Time to get dressed. All right, you guys. So that's that. And here we are. And I've got my wonderful coffee. I appreciate a good cup of coffee. No vodka this morning. No vodka. Because I might go out. If I know I'm not going anywhere, neither me or Joseph like to drive. But as you all know, I've got a new little bongo. So, if you know me well, my favorite artist is Natalie Fakebridge from Precious Reborn's Nursery. I love how she paints. But and I have plenty of her babies. I've gotten so many babies from her. But my nursery was overwhelming. And so now I'm down to 5 Natalie babies, a Kimberly Clark from Willow Babies Nursery. And this is Lori Neal, a Lori Neal creation from Lori's Precious Nursery. Her first mommy was Brittany. Brittany sprang from Little Toadbug's Nursery. So I am the second mama. And I have been having trouble naming this. Now, the Quinby sculpt is one of my favorite sculpts. As collectors, we all have favorite sculpts. And I really, really love the Quinby for some reason. There's just something about Quinby. Now, I do love the Laura and the Teddy. Laura, Teddy, and Quinby. Love them. And I had a Quinby, if you want to go see that one. He's got a new mama over at Grandma's Magical Whispers. Beth is over there. Beth has been popping out videos. Oh my gosh, I have to catch up. I truly have to catch up. So this little baby, I normally favor dark-haired babies. All my babies have a shade of brown hair. This one has like dark blonde, which is a little different from what I'm usually collecting. But, and you know, as collectors, we like variety. You know, if you have a baby painted the same way 50 million times, it kind of gets a little redundant for you, right? Well, I decided to get on Reborns, like I shouldn't have. And I saw this Quimby and another Quimby. I love rooted hair. That's why I had adopted out my other Quimby, because the hair was painted. Gorgeous baby. Gorgeous. Go look. Go check it out. Grandma's Magical Whispers. Beautiful baby. Beautiful baby. But I wanted rooted hair. And you know, as you are in the hobby, you decide what you like, what you prefer, and you go for it eventually. You know, you find your way through the hobby. So this little baby, it was between her and another baby that actually had brown hair. And I just didn't like how the fingernails were painted. Certain things, when I'm looking for babies, I look for how they're rooted. I look for their fingernails. I know Natalie's fingernails, my favorite artist. She does her fingernails a certain way, and I'm good with it. I just don't like when they look too, like when you go and you get French manicure with the white tips. I don't care for that. And so this baby, her nails are done very lightly. The other one was rooted extraordinarily well. I love a beautifully rooted head. But this one is rooted okay too. You know, I've seen horrible rooting jobs, but this one is, you know, this is good for me. Now, the thing about rooted babies, if you know, when you lay them down, their hair gets to be a hot mess at times. The only one that I have that doesn't really do that is my Teddy and my portrait baby of my son. Because the way it was rooted, the hair falls perfectly and it doesn't get matted. So I think that has a lot to do with, I'm just guessing here because, you know, I rooted babies, but I'm no professional. I think it has to do with like the quality of hair and how well the artist roots. So I think that has a lot to do with it, because this baby, I've noticed her hair gets very easily matted in the back. And I just think that has to do with, you know, how it's rooted and the quality of hair and stuff like that. But I am very happy with this baby. And I have been having trouble naming this little bunka. I actually had several names, and I could not decide what name I wanted to go for. So I was going to go with Lily. First, I was going to go with Pearl. Then I was going to go with Lily. But I think I'm going to go with Ella May. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I love old-fashioned names. My portrait baby's Joseph and will stay Joseph. But then I have, you know, William, Lenore, Noel, and I have Melody. And each one of those names kind of like means Lenore. I love Victorian times. I love the older names. Lenore's older, you know. Noel was my Christmas baby. William, that's a great name. I like that name. I don't really care for the name Bill, but I like William. And Melody was a patient of mine that I loved and adored, and they put her somewhere else. She's gone. She went somewhere else. Hopefully she's still alive. She wasn't that old. But anyway. And then, of course, my portrait baby. But I feel like this little blondie over here, dirty blonde hair, in my vision, I feel like she's got like blue or green eyes, like a lighter eyes, even though she's a closed baby. And in my mind, she's like my little Southern Belle. I don't have any little Southern Belles in my collection. So this is my little Southern Belle. And she was previously in Tennessee before she was here. You know, she's my little Southern Belle. So she's Ella May. I like that name, Ella May. So, but she's adorable. I have multiple things to do today. on this video. I have been meaning, okay, so you guys, I have been meaning to do a video for days now because as you all noticed, I am sort of kind of set up a little differently behind me. There's no window behind me. Last Saturday when I woke up, I was FaceTiming Sandra early in the morning. God, Sandra, what time was it? It was probably about 7, 8 o'clock my time. And she lives 3 hours behind me. I'm in the future. She's in, you know. And she was up FaceTiming me. And that was last Sunday, right? Yeah, okay. Like she's going to answer. So anyway. So we decided to rearrange my nursery. So my nursery has been rearranged. I need to fine tune it, and maybe I'll do it before I post this video. It just very little bit, like clean up the bed a little bit, fine tune it, and then I'll do a new tour. But it looks so much better than what it was. The only problem is I'm going to have to, like, if I stay in here and watch TV, I'm going to have to flip my pillow and lay backwards to watch TV, which is not a big deal. But it's roomier in here. It's nicer. It just looks a whole lot better. And I might, she made a suggestion to use like white sheer curtains. See, I am not, it has taken, when I first moved in this house, I did not decorate. I am not an interior decorator by no means. I can care less. I am not a decorating sort of woman. My apartment that I lived in, when I first moved in this house, it was sterile. It was white. I didn't care. As long as I had a place to put my feet up after work, I didn't get involved with, oh, that's nice, that's nice. It wasn't until I had gotten married where we would go thrifting, and I still like thrifting, but I don't know. I thrift more for like me and things I like, and I don't necessarily think about decorating. And I think thrifting is great. Especially in this economy, that's a way to save money. You know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, someone's trash is another one's treasure, you know. I love thrifting. But anyway, enough of that. So the room looks a whole lot better. And as soon as I fine tune it, maybe I'll tack the tour to the end of this video. So we did that last Saturday. And then throughout the week, Sherri, hey Sherri, Sherri had sent some Happy Mail. And 2 of them came to my front door. And then one I got out of my mailbox, which is what I just did before this video. Because I was like, oh shoot, there's another one in there. So we're going to open that Happy Mail. And then I was debating whether or not I wanted to go live tonight, Sunday night. Because if I'm ever going to go live, it's probably going to be a Sunday night, you guys. Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. That's what I've done in the past. I've done 2 lives. I did my 1,000 subscriber doll giveaway in the past. And then I had another live, and I can't remember what that one was for. I think it was just like random. It wasn't random because I usually give notice. But I don't know. If I go live, I go live. If not, I don't. I gave a few of you a heads up that I might go live. But usually Sunday night, people are at home, and it's usually Friday night and Saturday nights that people do things. Now, I'm off Saturday and Sunday, the nights. Saturday night to Sunday, Sunday night to Monday. I work Monday through Friday. I am a 3rd shifter. So, with me, I sleep all day Saturday off and on. So, if you ever text me and you don't hear from me, you guys, yesterday... So I am a 3rd shift supervisor. I'm in charge of an entire nursing home at night. I've been doing this for about 2 years. I've been a nurse for 2 decades, but I'm no stranger to nursing. And I'm mostly post-acute. You know, for like sick people and they go home. But I actually I've been doing like strict nursing home for 2 years now. Well, June will be 2 years. And I've been supervising a building at night. And if there's ever an emergency, like I got to stick around. Well, apparently, in a nursing home, you have to have so many registered nurse hours in the state of South Carolina on the clock in the nursing home. Well, we had a call out for Saturday daytime registered nurse. Because nursing homes usually consist of CNAs, those are your certified nursing assistants, and then your LPNs, your licensed practical nurses. Usually your RNs are your supervisors. Now the thing is, in a nursing home, they live there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's usually giving them medication. You may take care of their wounds. It's nothing too advanced. Like, we do have the ability to do like IVs and stuff, but we usually don't. We usually send them out. So, and this nursing home is like the best one that I know of, the way they care for everybody. Like, I was shocked when I first went there. Like, the standard of care is phenomenal, even though the building is old. But anyway, long story short, they asked me to stay over Saturday morning. I was ready for my weekend. They asked me to stay over. They were like, can you just stay over like an hour and a half to help us with RN hours, registered nurse hours? And I was like, okay, that's fine. So I caught up on some stuff, and, you know, and then I told the nurses on the unit, the day nurses, I was like, you guys, you need me, call me. You know, I got away from the unit, that one unit that I was on. And so it was 8:30 and I'm about to clock out, and let them know, let upper management know that I was about to clock out. I had to give them my clock out time because I had stayed over, like, to help with those RN hours. And I get a phone call. That there's an emergency on downstairs. And I was like, oh my God. So I was like, okay, I'm coming. So I wound up staying really late at work Saturday morning. By the time I came home, I had went to the supermarket to pick up a few things. I didn't get home until almost lunchtime. And you guys, I leave my house for work, literally walk out that door at 9:45 p.m. Eastern time. And I am driving. I travel like an hour to work 5 days a week. One direction. So it's 2 hours round trip. And that's no traffic. If there is no traffic. Morning, sometimes I hit traffic if I go home certain ways, and it takes me way longer. So I got home late. I mean, I was gone. I left my house at 9:45. I didn't get home till like almost lunchtime. And then by that time, Joey was at work. He didn't feed the animals. I fed the animals. I was exhausted. And before long, I was laying in bed texting Sandra. We were doing some Amazon shopping and together. And then I fell asleep. And before long, Joey came home. He was supposed to get home at 5, but it was nearly 6. He's like, Mom, wake up. And I'm like, what are you doing home late? And he had staffing issues at his supermarket job too. So we made tacos, and they were really good. We made tacos, put on TV. I was crocheting a little bit. I had little Bunka with me, and I'm still looking at her and trying to figure out names. And I'm telling Sandra I don't know what to name her. And I'm letting Janet know, think of some names for me. Or maybe I asked her that in the morning. I can't remember. But anyway, I've come to the name Ella May. I like Ella May. It just sounds like a little Southern Belle. That's what she is. So I fell asleep on the couch. And maybe it was about 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock then. 8 or 9. And you guys, I woke up at 1 a.m. Joey woke me up. And he's like, Mom, go lay in the bed. Because he knows his mom does not like sleeping on the couch. I don't like sleeping on the recliner. I'd rather be in my cozy Princess and the Pea, very tall and very cloud-like bed. So I went to bed. And I know I woke up a few times in the middle of the night, but then I went back to sleep. And by the time I woke up, it was 7. And then I said, I'm going to do a video, you know, my Sunday morning. Because you guys, in actuality, when you work third shift, and even though you're off the weekends, like Sundays are your days where you feel like you could get stuff done. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. It comes with the territory. Because all day Saturday, I feel like a zombie, you know? I love my shift. Because I feel like it gives me some flexibility during the day as far as like doctor's appointments and stuff. I can run to the bank. I don't have to worry about if the bank's going to be closed. But I do sleep every afternoon. After 1 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday, you might as well forget about it. Melissa is do not disturb. But in the mornings, I'm usually available, you know, and I'm up all night at work. But yeah, so we're here. And I got Happy Mail this week, and we need to get to that. So I'm going to put little Bunka down. I'm going to move my coffee. I'm going to put little Bunka down. My mom got me this shirt, blessed girl. She got me this shirt for my birthday. I put on my charm necklace. I got the evil eye. I got the Italian horn. And I got my selenite stone for positivity, to cleanse the negativity out of my face. So, actually the Italian horn, my dad wears it. He has a gold one. It's actually, men are supposed to wear it, you know, but I don't care. I can use any luck. We can always use any luck we can use, right? All right. So, I'm trying to gather my junk here. I've got a lot of stuff here. And then I still have to show you what I ordered off Etsy. So, you guys, I have an Amazon wish list. And so, it's not complete. It's kind of half-assed. But if you ever, it's on my description. So, we're going to open Happy Mail, and I believe this is all from Sherri. If there's any gift receipts, I'm going to read it just to make sure, because I've had issues in the past where I thought mail was from somebody else. Okay? So, and we got a gift receipt, thank God. And I'm going to really read it this time, even though I don't have my glasses on. Sherri Leffler. So I'm finally opening your Happy Mail, girl. Finally. I am so sorry. It's just, my life is, like, I was not home yesterday for 12 hours, 13 hours, you know, and it comes in a nice box. This might have been from let me get my cutter, whatever it's called. X-Acto knife. So yeah, I work a lot, you guys. So I can't do videos every day. I got an email from somebody. Did you do a video yet? Did you do a video yet? No, girl, I work all the time. Okay, this was on my Amazon list, you guys. I love the, I don't know what you call them, the collars. Now, it says it's for Christmas. That's what the description, but it doesn't have to be for Christmas. Like, it's got strawberries and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I love this type of stuff. It reminds me of, like, vintage. And it's like a off-white, light yellow, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love vintage stuff. And this is not quite vintage, but I am going to take the tag off, though. Because I don't know why they put the tag on the outside. I guess for like a real baby, so that they don't feel it. But this is beautiful. This was actually on my wish list. Anything that has like a vintage tone to it, and especially the collar. What is this called? The collar like that. I love it. I absolutely love it. So that's really nice. Sherri, this is up my alley. I like Sandra is more relaxed with the babies. I was talking about this to Sandra and with Alice. Sandra's more relaxed with the looks. I like fancy fight stuff, you know? And I love the collar. There's a name for it. I forget what it's called. So, and it feels really nice, you guys. This is from Amazon. It's 100% cotton. Of course, it's made in China. But this company, Reborn Taddy got me an outfit from this company. And it says start from the heart. And it comes in it comes in a nice box. That's really cool. So the only thing I noticed about these outfits is they run big. So my suggestion, which I haven't done because I never take my own advice, is to wash it, dry it on high heat, to shrink it up a little bit. And hopefully it'll shrink, because it's 100% cotton. It should shrink, right? Right. So this is beautiful. Thank you so much. And I believe that was on my list. That was on my list. Okay. So moving along, I'm trying to keep it neat in here because ideally I would like to do a tour. Me and Joseph, like you can ask Sandra, when we were going to do when we went through the room and everything last week, it was a mess. Even in my living room, it was a disaster. Like I had to get rid of stuff. I still got to drop stuff off at Goodwill. So, all right. I mean, it's stuff you guys don't need. All right, we got more. We got more. All right, you guys. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Make sure I got it all. All right, before I dump and there's more gift receipts. Sorry, you guys, for the crinkling. And this is Sherri Leffler. I hope I'm saying that right. Am I saying that right, girl? I hope so. So, let's see what we have. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So, I do not have any Easter stuff for my little bunkas. Hold on. I got to open this up. I know I have plenty of Christmas, but I don't really have Easter. I have 4 girls, 5 girls, 2 boys and they're all like newborn, 0 to 3. It's sometimes hard to find newborn stuff. So this is really cute. There's the bow. Can you guys see that pink? Okay. And what is this called? Gingham or something? I love that. I think that's cute. And it comes with, was this on my list? I don't think so, but it's cute. Look. It comes with panties or whatever. These, not panties. What are they called? They go on the bottom half. They got the little panties in there. And then, the Easter bunny. Okay, so I'm doing laundry today. And I'm going to shrink some of these up. I think I could shrink some of these up. And it also comes with, oh my God, look. Tights. Pink tights. So I am going to wash these because I'm going to put it on high heat. But see, I'm worried about this picture. Do you think it'll be okay if I did that? Because I don't have any Easter. I don't think I have Easter stuff, you guys. I really don't. That is so cute. Look, and the Easter bunny. The Easter bunny. And then they wear this. Look. Can you see? And then they have the hair bow. And then they got their tights. It's like Playboy. No, I'm kidding. No, my dolls are not Playboy bunnies. All right. So that I like. Like that is right on my... Sherri, was this on my... I don't think this was on my... I don't have a lot on my list. You know, doll stuff. You know, baby stuff. Because I don't, you know... But I know this was because I could see what it is. Let me see. Yes. I asked for these. Well, I didn't ask for these. I put them on my list. Like my Amazon list for the babies. I thought these were so cute. Sandra had these a long time ago. I don't know if she still does, but I just thought they were so cute for the babies, for when you dress them and stuff. And they're the soft colors, and I love the soft colors. They're headbands, so that would be really cute on them. That is really nice, and it's like puffy, you know. I think that's really nice, and they can match with just about a lot of things, like, you know. So that is nice. Now I have more stuff to put away and clean up. I thought, oh, I'm pretty good with the clothes. You know, I have a few little clothes for my unboxing, but now I got more to put up. And we might have to dress some babies. You know, we got another one. We got another one. Woo-hoo. All right, let's see. All right. I'm starting to get a little sniffly. Starting to get a little sniffly, darling. This is from Sherri still. All right, let's see. Now, I'm going to tell you why I had these on my, this is weird. It almost looks like meat. Like the packaging, it's like a meat, like, you know, meat. I had no boy hats. Like I had no baby hats, you guys. I had a bunch at one point and then I had none. So I had put on my Amazon wish list some baby boy hats. Because, you know, the girls have their headbands, but I don't have any boy hats. So, well, I thought I tore this good enough. Why do they got such strong plastic here? So in this little set that came from Amazon, you have the hand protectors and you have dark blue. There's two here, you guys, like the mitts. And then you have the gray, which is great. Matches with everything. And I think this is white. It's just been, I don't know, my eyes are messing with me. And then you have the baby blue. And then the hats, you guys, to match. And they're thick. These are thick. Like, these are nice. Like, very nice. My boys had no hats. And that was, when I had, so, you know, when I do box closings for people, like Beth was my most recent, sometimes I don't use the clothes that I have. And I keep tags on them and everything, you know, when I don't use them. But if I use them, I take the tag off. And I remember I sent her boys and I had no hats. I'm not sending these off, but I'm just saying, like, you know, normally we use what I noticed even for myself, I had, not for me, but for my own babies, you know, I didn't have no hats. So this is wonderful. This is great. The only thing, the dark one I have to throw in the washer. But these are, and they're thick. What company is this? Fashion Forward. Some of it's in Chinese. Fashion Forward. 90% cotton, 10% spandex. That was really good. Sherri, thank you so much. I want to thank you so very much for that. I knew your Happy Meal started coming in the middle of the week. And I didn't feel like doing a video Thursday. Friday, maybe it came Thursday. One of the days I just didn't feel like doing a video. Saturday morning I had planned to, but I got home too late. I was like, I can't. I don't have the energy. This coffee's awesome. I put a little stevia in it. So now, I had ordered off of Etsy a while ago. What did I order? Hold on. Okay. Like magic, I have Joseph in my arms. So this is my portrait baby of my son, right? Sandra, what the hell do you do? Give me freaking contagious sniffles? So this is my portrait baby for my son, okay? And the thing is, I was shopping on Etsy because I want to make his stuff like really, really special. Things that are exclusive to him, that remind me of him and everything like that. So, I was actually going to change him in Happy Mail from Dallas. It was a sleeper with like box design or whatever. I just never got to it. But the thing is, for him, I had ordered stuff from Etsy. Carla had sent me a monetary gift. So I had ordered this, and it has his name on it. And I picked a bunny because Joseph had a bunny like this when he was little. And so I thought it was appropriate and it looked good. And, so this came from Etsy. I don't know what shop, but the other thing that I got, Joey, so he had this bunny. The other bunny, you squeezed it and it sung like music, like Christian music or something. Like, I forget what it was. I can't remember. But anyway, so then I saw something else, and this took a while to come. And I'm surprised because, so this one came from actually England and made it here, I believe. England, United Kingdom, somewhere way far from me. Okay, I'm in America, Southeast. So this came from far and took less time than this one. Okay, so let's open it, shall we? With little Joey in my arms. Little baby Joey. My son loved trains. Always loved trains. I don't know that he still really cares as much, but he loved trains. So this came from Etsy. I love Etsy, but Etsy's so expensive. And this was. So this is called Skunky Monkeys. Owned by Crystal Hamilton. Skunky Monkeys. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. We hope you love your item as much as we love creating it. Enjoy 5% off your next orders. Okay. Care instructions. Wash inside out and cold with light colors. Hang or lay flat to dry. Okay, iron inside out. All right. So, Joey, let me put you down, all right? Let me put you down. So, let me put you down. Put you right here for now, okay? All right. So, I found that, oh, man, it's soft. I can't read this. But anyway, I don't know what blank. I can't read this. Hold on, let me get my glasses on. Because it feels really soft. Blanky Boutique. Newborn, 100% combed cotton. It feels so soft. No wonder it was expensive. So I saw this. And it completely reminded me of my son. Completely. He loved the trains and then the bunny theme. So I will be putting him in this. You know, look how pretty. I love it. Oh my God. It turned out better than I thought. This was from Etsy. Very nice. I'm going to have to put this on him like ASAP. We're going to put this on him ASAP. We're going to get this ready for a change in chat. So, only because, like, I have been waiting on this for a long time. But, you know, so that's what half the money went to. Carla had sent me that money. So, the teddy bear and the thing I just showed you. So, beautiful. I love it. And so, I do want to, I might put the bunny outfit on somebody. I think Ella May, I think she'll be too tiny for it. Because I didn't realize it, but I think she's preemie. Yeah, I think she's preemie, you guys. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Sandra, I think whatever the hell I caught over YouTube from you. I know yours was only on the afternoons, but you know how time is, or you know. All right, so let me put on my stuff. Okay, so we're gonna put this on Joey, little baby Joey. Where's he at? He's over here. So, yeah, you guys, when was the last time I did a video? I don't even know when the last time I did one was. Had to be earlier in the week, because I would have showed my nursery if I was going to do one. Oh, I did it with Joseph, remember? The thank you, his birthdays. And he's asleep right now. But he was supposed to thank a couple other people, too, for his birthday gifts. Natalie and Janice. Swirl Gang. He's supposed to thank you guys. And he knows. He was like, Mom, I got to thank them. But he's sleeping right now. But I just want to give them recognition. Thank you. Joseph is so appreciative. He really is. I mean, he was just like, you know, Joey and his money thing. He's financially loves money, you know. Let me see if I can bring this down a little bit so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. I don't know, because I'm going to do this change in chat here. And, all right. But Joseph is like really appreciative to all of you, you know. I am going to leave this copper pearl on him. You guys, I'm going to tell you something right now. If you ever buy copper pearl, you won't be disappointed. It feels so nice. So nice. You know, I actually downloaded the app, but then I took it off. I actually downloaded, you know, when I hear people on videos talk about, companies that feel good and, you know, I put the apps on my phone like I'm going to use it and I never do. Oh, I don't know why well, let's see here. How do I want to put this on him? Maybe I'll go, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. He's going beautiful. And you know, I always say I want to do photos and I never do it. And I think it's because I don't have that creativity. With Dallas takes beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous photos. That woman is talented when it comes to photos. I hope I'm not getting sick because I'm starting to feel really, really stuffy. Unlike, I don't know, it's like different. It's not like, it doesn't feel like allergies. Usually allergies, I feel it like in my head with my sinuses and it's a little different for me. But here it's like my nose or something, you know? I hope I'm not catching nothing. Because there's a lot of funkiness going on, you guys. There is a lot of funkiness going on in the world right now. There's flus. Oh, look at the little bunker. Oh, God, this is gorgeous. Carla, it looks gorgeous on him. You could claim this one, Carla, okay? That money, you can claim this one. I'll let you claim. Oh, my God. Look at him. Look at him. Would you just look? Look at little Joseph. These are Etsy. I don't know where the bunny came from. But earlier I told you before I threw it in the bag what this was. He looks so good. He looks so good. You look good, Joe. You look good. Thanks, Mom. But he looks amazing. And, you know, the sad thing is Joseph, he's not on board with this portrait baby. And I'm trying to see if he could warm up to the idea at least. But it's not happening, you guys. You know, he doesn't care that I have it so much as he just doesn't want to see it. You know, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hold on, let me, oh my God, I just made it tighter. Okay. All right. He looks great. He does. Hi, baby boy. Hi. Doesn't it look wonderful on him? The trains and the... Now, I will tell you, when I picked him up, because Joey's been on spring break, so this little bunk has been in this room. But when I picked him up, he was heavy. But he's only 6 pounds, 3 or 4 ounces, whatever Joey was. I remember sending it to Natalie. And I am going to get her to make a Natalie. I'm going to get her to make a portrait baby of me for Christmas. But look, he looks so great. Oh my God. He sure does. Doesn't he look good? Hi, you guys. Oh, I love this. Now, I will tell you, this was like $30, this outfit, and it was on sale. It was like 20% off or something. I can't remember, but it was on sale. No regrets for this. No regrets at all. No regrets. Like anything I put on this little bunka is going to be chosen wisely. Now I do know my Quinby, my LMA, she's going to have to be weighted because I went from carrying her around for like, since I got her to picking him up. And he's as heavy as my other babies. And I have one baby that's a 10-pounder. I'm going to have to, because she is floppy. But in my nursery, I can't have them too, I like babies to be floppy. I love it. But I sit them up because I have a shelf. And, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, his head does fall forward. He's got a little flop to him. He actually feels really good. Like he feels good. You know, everybody's looking, and I had gotten into this earlier. Everybody's always looking to save a buck. And I was watching, me and Joseph's always looking at like investment videos and stuff. And I actually came across I can't remember what video it was. Oh my God, I can't remember what video it was. But there was a video I was watching, and this lady, I watched a lady who says how she saves money living like she's in 1940, which was very interesting. It was like a 7-minute video. But then there was a couple. Joey likes to watch more like, Joseph, my son, likes to watch more financial investment videos, stocks, things like that, like things you put your money in for investment. But I was like thinking to myself, because I don't mind watching to see how people save money at home. And it's fascinating to me because growing up, we didn't have a lot of money, but we never felt it. We never truly felt it. My nose, I'm so sorry, you guys, I'm sniffling. I don't know what the hell's going on with me. But Sandra, did I catch your shit? So they were saying things like, for one, eat at home, right? Eat all your meals at home. Don't go out to eat. In this day and age, it's very hard for a family to afford to go out to eat. It's cheaper to eat at home. And I thought about this stuff like, we buy our dolls, whether you're buying Amazon, Temu dolls, doesn't matter, or if you're buying an authentic Reborn. Some authentic Reborns cost like $200, but you're going to pay for what you get, with a lot of them. But even if you get a replica doll, it is what it is. But we all have to dig in our pocketbooks or wallets, for what you want to buy. And it's getting harder nowadays. And when I was watching these people talk about eat at home, challenge yourself so that your meal is $1 a person a meal. And I was thinking of like growing up, my mom, we never felt broke. Like she would make rice and put like an onion and egg in it and a little bit of soy sauce. And we ate that growing up. Spam used to be so inexpensive. I eat Spam. Yes, Reborn Tatty. Reborn Tatty and My Little Tulip did a video talking about all different stuff. And one of them was Spam. And my mom would take Spam and put it in milk and egg and flour concoction. Almost like pancakes, but not really. It's a little more of, it's a little different. And she would make that and she would dip the slices of Spam, fry it, and we would eat it. In fact, I know it's Spam and I know it's high sodium, but I would still throw some salt on that son of a bitch. And even though it was breaded, I put it on 2 slices of bread. And that was dinner. Mom would also make like chicken, and then she'd buy a head of cauliflower and put it in that same mixture, a similar mixture, and fry it up. And we'd have cauliflower and chicken or something like that. My mom could stretch a meal. Let me tell you what, we even fed people in the neighborhood. She would take a box of instant, Kraft macaroni back in the day, and she would stretch it, add noodles, do whatever she had to do. And my mom was tight with stuff sometimes. And, they tell you to put so much butter, and she would, scale back. But she knew what she was doing. And to this day, when I cook, I see a lot of that in me. I am not beyond eating some fried Spam that's coated. I only eat it coated in the mixture. Flour is not expensive. If you buy the ingredients that you could stretch and make for multiple things, then, but see, I'm doing keto right now. It makes it a little hard. Actually, we got off keto. I'm trying to get back on it, but it's not easy. But even then, me and Joseph, we don't eat 3 meals a day. Monday through Friday, I only eat between 9 and 12. The other day I was FaceTiming Janet, and I had leftover dinner from the night before. We had chuck roast. And I took 2 end pieces to my bread that I had left in my old loaf of bread, my keto bread. And I put some of that meat on there and ate it. And that was it. I eat 1 time a day, usually. But on the weekends, we eat like twice. Like, I haven't eaten breakfast yet, and it's approaching noon. Probably. I don't know. 10 o'clock maybe? I don't know. I have my coffee, of course. But some Sunday mornings I will make breakfast. Me and Joseph, we may have lunch and then eat a late dinner. I would like to get the Blackstone out and actually cook on the deck. Maybe make some burgers today. But if you eat at home, you save money. Some people make a habit of going to McDonald's or whatever. McDonald's not even worth it. Like, I haven't been to a McDonald's in years, be honest. Now, I've been to other places. We live close to Bojangles. But like McDonald's, I haven't. Burger King, I have. I'll be honest. But it is less expensive to eat at home. Eggs have gone up, sure. Now, my hens are starting to lay. And if it was not that expensive to send some eggs to Sandra, I would do that. But that's a long way, and that's a risk. I don't know how I'd send you eggs. But my chickens are starting to lay, and let me tell you, I've got plenty of eggs now. I'm only down to 3 chickens, but they're still laying every day. And if you don't eat eggs like that, they build. It's just me and Joseph. And then the lady was saying, wear what you have, mend what needs fixing, and that's funny because I am not beyond sewing a pair of pants when it has a hole or a shirt. Most of my clothes have been gifted to me for birthdays, and I literally wear my clothes until it's falling apart. And the thing is, I wear scrubs through the week. I have 3 pairs of comfortable scrubs, and then I have 2 pairs. Well, it was 3, but 1 got destroyed. I had 2, and then I have 2 pairs of scrubs I really don't like to wear. And I said, I work 5 days a week. I've got 5 pairs of scrubs. That's uniform color, for my job. And then I have clothes that I might wear. I wear sleeping stuff. And some of my stuff I sleep in is so old, and I don't care. I'm going to bed in it. As long as it's clean and feels good, I'm good. You will not see me go and get my nails done professionally, my hair done professionally. I'm not going to go out and buy, Christmas is a treat. That's when I will buy myself something really nice. Me and Sandra got really nice. What kind of pocketbooks did we get? We got name brand pocketbooks. I can't remember. For Christmas. Or no, hers was for her birthday and mine was for Christmas, Like me and Joseph, we don't buy beyond our means. And I will sew up something. I've always sewed stuff that had holes in it because you make do with what you have. This shirt here I got for my birthday. My pants, I did buy 3 pairs of jeans because I didn't have pants. And this was months ago. Remember, Sandra, I did and I buy, because I have a big ass, I buy the Gloria Vanderbilt. It works perfect. The relaxed fit, that's what I wear. And they're not that expensive when they're on sale. Like, I'm literally like less than $20. In a thrift store, I'm not beyond buying clothes from a thrift store. Problem is, it seems like when it comes to pants, everybody is my size. Everybody in America is big. They're all my size. It's hard to find my size in the thrift stores around here. You know, in the good old South, we got everything fried and, you know, everybody's big. Everybody loves their Duke's mayonnaise, you know, but, I was just listening to the things that she repurpose things. Like, I save most of my grocery bags. I'll repurpose stuff. Everything in this nursery except for this bed was, you know, well, the 2 pieces of furniture was thrifted. The bed I got on a good deal from Amazon, even the mattress. I think I paid for this single bed $150. Now, mind you, this is a couple years ago. And it was when I started talking to Sandra a lot more. That's when she was lifting me up in spirits. So like, I don't blow money on a lot. I blow money on babies, and I have to stop. That's a bad habit, but we love our babies, right? The dolls, right, Sandra? The dolls. Eat the dolls. Heat the house with the dolls. But I always try to buy things that are on sale with things I need. All that soap that Sandra had given me on, what was it, my birthday? Remember? I always ask for practical gifts. I love practical gifts. And then Sam, my ex, he was cleaning up the stores in North Carolina for the Helene situation. And a lot of those stores threw out so much of their merchandise. And he came back with bottles of body wash. So I'm good with soap when it comes to your body, you know? I've got like 6 bottles, big bottles of Oil of V body wash. And then I've got like 6 bars of Zest soap from Sandra. And then I've got, for Christmas, someone gave me like gift sets of soap. Like, I think, I don't know. No, I like stuff like that. So I'm good with soap, man. Like, that's awesome. So that's why I would say, you know, I'm always, hey, send me a can of coffee. Send me a container of coffee. I'm good. You know, send me some secret deodorant, you know, or, you know, so things like that. Things like that. I don't buy extra. I will buy gifts for people, you know, when I can. But, you know, if we think about other things to save money, maintain what you have. You know, the lady in the video was talking about her generator. You know, you're supposed to start that up every month or something, you know, so you don't have to buy new. We have a generator, but we didn't maintain it. So Joseph actually has been working on it off and on for like 1.5 years. No, like a year, maybe. I don't know. He's been working on it, cleaning the fuel container, and it's his little it's a project for him. So, you know, I don't know. I just thought I'd bring some of that up because I thought that was a great idea, you know. Joey listen, Joey's hair sometimes looks like a hot mess. His hair does not grow out well. But hey, I'll buzz cut his head on like 1.5. And I mean, you know, I was cutting my own hair. I kind of stopped. Something just fell. I need to cut my hair. I know I used to do it myself a certain way. I used to layer my hair myself. So, yeah, I'm trying to think of ways we can save money, you know, so that we can enjoy our hobby and not feel as restricted. I don't drive anywhere unless I absolutely have to go somewhere. Any driving or getting gas that I do is on the way to work. When I need gas in my car, I do it on the way to work. When I have to stop at the supermarket, I actually did not renew my Instacart. I loved Instacart, but I thought to myself, in this day and age, there's fees usually, right? So let me not pay for Instacart. because I think going out and buying groceries myself would be better. So I don't do Instacart no more. I take my ass out shopping. Me and Joseph went to Aldi and we spent more than we had planned, but my goal was $100 for 2 weeks for me and Joseph. But then you got to consider dog food, cat food. We even got, what did we get, Sandra? Because you were videoing me. We got cleaning stuff, everything we needed. And it was like $178. But remember, dog food, cat food, cleaning stuff. But just recently I went to the store and picked up our keto bread. That's the only exception, like the keto bread and drinks. That's it. I was trying to cut out soda, you guys. I'm back to drinking soda, but I'm not drinking as much as I was. I'll put it that way. So I'm trying to, like I said, find ways to cut down. And I already know that a lot of habits that I have is from growing up. You know, growing up, and my mom was frugal. I remember, you know, we would go to the church sometimes and get some things there. We got hand-me-downs. I got hand-me-downs from my cousins. And I'm not beyond a hand-me-down or a thrift store item. You know, I just don't like my items to look overly used. You know what I mean? And when I do my videos, I don't try to pop them out every day because I want them to be intentional. You know what I mean? Intentional. Like we did, you know, my Sunday morning routine. We talked about my nursery, my job. We did Happy Mail from Sherri. We did Joseph's little get up and looked so great on him. Oh my God, I wish Joseph wanted to see this. I have nobody to share this with. Well, I have you guys, but I'm saying, you know, so yeah, he looks great. He looks so good in this. I wish I knew how to take really good photos, you guys. I don't know. Maybe I'll try. I always say that, I never do. He looks great. Man, he looks great. But I do got to start saving. I'm still saving for the doll show. And I think after this video, if Joseph's not up, I'm going to see if I have stuff to weight my Quimby. Because she is very light. And I love how this guy feels. I love how this guy feels. So, and then if I clean up my nursery, I might tack it to the end of this video if it will let me. Because I know I'm over an hour. But, and then, you know, of course, upload time takes forever and a day in this house. Because I'm not going to pay for the quicker internet. You know, I can do other things while my stuff takes forever to upload, you know. But, all right. I'm going to leave you here. And I might tack on my nursery tour. I might not. It just depends. And I don't even know if I'm going live today. But you guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Like, subscribe, like, share. I'm starting to share my videos on Facebook. You guys should share my videos. Share my videos on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Make sure you're subscribed. And that's it. Until next time, bye you guys.